All right. It's in the evening again. It seems like that's about the only time lately I can actually get out here. I got stuff I'm doing in the morning time, and I come out here in the evening. But anyway, what I did this evening was it might not look like it as you look at this with all the banana trees, but I done dug out I don't know how many. I dug them up, potted them, and when I dig them up and pot them, I put them in here. So let's say I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I dug 7 of them up, and I got them potted in here. Got it all there. Okay. So as soon as I know they root, I got somebody that wants 5. Got an order for 5. That's good. It's a nice size. That's a nice order because they're not cheap. Put it that way. Now, a few videos back, if you paid attention and you saw my vanilla bean orchid, it was probably about a foot below the board. She's even with the board now. Check this out. Look at that. Look at the growth that happened just in a couple of weeks. It was down here. And this one was lower. And I have another one growing down here. I got 2 coming up here that are looking good, that I'm going to be getting them out of these pots. And I'm either going to put them in here with this one, or I'm going to get me another pot like that and make another pot. But what's weird, it's like where I'm going to put that other pot. That's the problem. So I could put it on the end right here. You know, it'd be in a way a little bit of the my hose. I just don't know what else to do unless I eliminated one of those there. So it'd be kind of like an L, and I could put that on that side. Put the other one just like this is on this side of the window. Put it on that side of the window and let it grow. And then I could actually slide my pineapple thing over if I got rid of that one section. That's a very good possibility of what I might do here. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, I just now thought of it as I'm explaining it and looking in here what I could do. I'm going to move that one. I got plenty of space here. If I clear this up and straighten everything up here, I got a lot of space. I got space under here that I'm not using on the bottom. I could put some of my stuff that I got sitting over here. So that's not a problem. I think that's what I need to do, and make me another one of these. That's two fence boards I put together, kind of made like an L. And then I put that, I don't know what they call this stuff here. There's something for it to grab onto. And it kind of roots out the back. The roots grow out the back of it and attach themselves. Now what's cool is this thing wants to grow more. And I think it's got to get higher than this before it puts out a flower. So I had the thought just now too that I can build the other one, right? And then make me another thing to go along the roof edge line there, so that this could at least attach onto that and start growing to that height. So that would give us another 3 feet. That would put us close to the height that we need to be. And if it's got to come on over, and this one come over here, whatever. I mean, that's the space I have. If I have to get it out of here, I'll start thinking about where to put it, because it's doing great in here. It definitely doesn't need the sun beating on it. It needs half the sun that it's getting, because right now it's got the shade cloth on it. Plus it's got another shade cloth at that point. I don't know if you can see that ridge. So it's getting a lot of sun blocking A lot of this is. But sun's still coming through enough to help those grow. Everything else is growing on grow lights, so I could block as much sun as I want out of here. It's not going to hurt nothing because I have the grow lights in here. So I might have to maybe rig something and put a grow light hanging up here for these too. I don't know. I might need to do that. I don't know if I do or not, because they're really not getting the sun. The grow lights. But you can see, like, you can see that one right here. It's kind of growing out toward that light. So I might. I can hang a light. I can make this other thing like I want to do. Make it kind of like an arch. I could hang me a light across it and just, that might be, that's probably what I need to do to get everything going for right now. It might need to get more room than that eventually, you know what I mean? But that should give me another year to 2 years. I've been growing this thing for 2 years. Or a year and a half, let's say. I think it'd be like 2 years maybe. I don't remember now when I got it. Okay. What I really love to do, and I can't get this top of that window open. I'd like to put that window, close it, and drop the bottom, build me a ledge, and put my fan up here. And that would give me the whole bottom right here to put something underneath the fan. And the heat rises anyway, so it would actually draw more of the heat out of here in the hot times, you know. So with the fall coming up and I won't need the fan, I might work on that window trying to get, I might even pop that sucker out and flip it over so that I can have it open on the top and build me a little ledge, maybe kind of just a ledge really for that fan to sit on. And that would really help in the summertime to get some of this extra heat out of here. Other than that, everything's really blooming in here, really good. A lot better than stuff's doing outside, because the heat wave that we're going through is really beating up everything. Look them up. Look them up. Strawberries, but also there's some kind of something black on them. And I think it comes off when you rub it. Some kind of mold, mildew, like. I'm gonna get something to spray this, but I think it's coming from that tree, because I see it on that tree. Whatever that tree is, it's got it on it. So when the leaves fall off, they're falling in here, and it's causing that stuff to grow in here. So I just noticing it. So I got leaves in all these trees here. My bay leaf tree right here is getting some on it. So I'm gonna get in here. I got some spray. I got to find it. I got something that I think would work on it, but I don't know if it will or not. I have to look for it. I don't know where it is. So right now, I want to start planting my fall seeds. So I got my box in here. So I'm gonna get in here and start getting all my trays ready to load up. I have the seed starter mix in there. Start getting them loaded up and getting seeds planted for the fall, my fall crops. And so right before I do that, what I'm gonna do right at this moment, I'm gonna go get me a colander from inside, and I got a bunch of peppers I want to cut off these trees, because if I don't cut these peppers, y'all, they'll stop putting them out. So every time I cut them, man, they put out a bunch more. So let me just set this up here, let you see that, and I'll be right back. Let me go get what I need. Starting to hear thunder, and you might hear it in the background. lot of these mimosa trees growing up in here. I usually let them grow. They're easier to grab and get out. When they literally, they're not that easy to get out. They're easier to have something to grab and pull them out. Let them get a little bigger. Thought it was going to rain earlier today, as it said it was, because I have a project I got to take care of inside. But I need my outside, I need my weather to be good, because I got to buy a piece of plywood I got to cut up. I'm extending the shelves in our living room, not in our living room, in our bedroom closet. I need to make more space for us, more storage, for several reasons. Because we got, you know, more right now that we're stashing up, of course, and I recommend that you do that. Start every time you go to the store, even if you just got to go get you something small, pick up some water and some toilet paper. And when it comes to bread, it's real simple, you guys, to make bread. And you really need to break down and learn how to make bread and grow certain things. Potatoes. We got so many potatoes, and we're gonna have more soon, because I got the sweet potatoes, and I don't know about if I'm gonna have more of that, but I mean, when January comes around, and you know how fast everything comes, y'all, I'm gonna be planting for more potatoes. So if we don't eat all that we have, and I think I'm going to do better this time than last time, just because I learned some things. I'm going to have more to store. And my wife, she broke down and started learning how to make bread. She makes our bread. We don't buy. Every once in a while we buy. Like if she don't have time to make bread because of like doctor's appointments and things, or what's going on, or whatever's happening. Sometimes things happen in life, and you get a little extra busier, and you have to do things outside of your routine. Then we might pick up a loaf of bread, you know? But for the most part, she makes all our bread. So we're gonna be making a video for you guys. My wife making some bread, okay? A couple of different loaves. I even make some, and we can just show you. It's real simple, y'all. It really is, and it's really worth doing it. So, if you're into growing, you should, at this point, be really thinking about your fall garden and getting things ready. And maybe you've never grown a fall garden. Maybe you've never done that. I want to encourage you to give it a shot. Personally, it's my favorite. My favorite. I love eating the cauliflower and the broccoli out the garden, the cabbage, And I'm going to do extra cabbage this year because we do make our own sauerkraut. And well, you know, I said we make it. We started making it. We learned how to make it. We did good making it. Ready when they come off that easy like that. You don't even have to cut them. See, as soon as all this comes off, it'll start putting off flowers that make more. The rain's fixing to come. You can feel it in the air. This basil smells so good. I'm gonna lose a lot of this basil, I can tell. Nice little pile of peppers, man. This flowers on it. This was one of the first basils I had planted over here. I want to make a pesto. Okay? It's not ready at the moment. And if I don't do this right now, stuff ain't gonna be good for the pesto. All right, let me go bring that in. Let me go bring those peppers inside, and I'll meet you back here in the greenhouse, and we'll start seeding up some stuff for the fall. Okay. All right. I know I told you I was gonna plant the seeds. Okay. I don't know about that right at the moment. Now I got to do something else I forgot about. I got to rotate my chickens. Okay, so I have an empty coop here. So I got 7 in one of the quail breeder cages. I'm gonna put in here, and then the little ones that I have in the brooder need to come out, and I'm gonna put them in that other cage. And I'm doing all that because of the water. Over here, you know, I gotta fill up the thing with water, which I'm gonna take the plywood off after I get them out. I'm gonna get the plywood off. I got wire there on the end of that, and I'm gonna put the cups back, and I gotta fix me up another 5-gallon bucket to provide water for them. And this was the bucket I used to be there. This one here, okay, but I went ahead and I filled that up with the comfrey, making the comfrey tea. So that is with that spindle spigot on it. That was the one that was originally up there. And then I'm gonna have to rearrange up there, kind of just kind of move things around, because the battery that's up there, well, we need to move over so I can put because that's where I need to put the water, right there. Well, I could put it on this corner here, but whatever. It's everything's piled up there right now. I got to separate things a little better so I know where my wires are. And plus, I am tonight making an order through Amazon, and I'm gonna get me 2 more controllers, so I'll be having this ready for the fall. Because right now I'm not using no heat, and I don't need it. It's too hot to use it, and everything's working out fine. So I'm gonna need it for the fall. So, all right. First things first, let me make sure that coop is ready for them. Get the water cleaned up, ready, and get some food in that feeder. And I think the feeder, it'll be high enough. I think they'll be able to get to the food in there. Now, one day not that long ago, I saw a rat crawling down the side over here. Okay, now I thought I had this thing rat proof, but there's where the roof has these little humps. A rat could get in there through the back and through this front here. So something I wanted to do it today, and I forgot about it, was I wanted to go get some of that foam stuff and spray in there. And actually, what I wanted to do was take some of this wire, put it up there, butt it up to the roof, and then spray the foam, so the foam would be sticking to the wire and to the roof, and do that front and back. And then it would be rat proof. And the only way they could get in would actually if they ate a hole through the wood, and they do that kind of stuff too. But I haven't had any trouble with losing any chickens to rats or anything. I haven't had that problem at all. Not that it can't start, but so I need to get this water out of here, get it cleaned up. Their food is totally empty. It's wet around the edges because water does run through there, but I'm gonna put some fresh pine shavings in there. They'll be fine. So let me get this clean and get some pine shavings in there and get some water, and then I'll start moving those chicks. Okay, so I'm not going to video all that because I'm racing against time right now, because it's thundering and it's coming this way. So I want to try to get this done before the rain gets here, and then I'll show you everything I've done, and then we'll get in the greenhouse and start planting seeds. Okay, all right, I'll see you on the update. Okay, all right, that was done quicker than I thought. So the chicks that were down there, okay, they were down there, they're not there anymore, they're over here now. And this gives them water that I don't have to go in there with this little water every day and give them water. Matter of fact, I'm going to set the bottom one here, I'm going to set it back up with cups, because that's what used to be in there. This one's a little smaller than this one, and you can't, like this one here, you can open the door and the water will fit right in. This one here, it won't. Okay, it has to, and it doesn't, because I had to add, when I converted this over, I had to add this 2-bot right here. Now, if I didn't have that there, I could probably do it. See how this one's made? This has one, but when I made it, it was made with this added on. The bottom one wasn't, because the bottom one wasn't supposed to hold this stuff. It was all wire down there. So I put plywood down there, and so I raised that up. I had to put that edge there to keep the shavings from getting under the door, so I could close the door. So that's what happened modifying that. And it's okay, I could use it, but I'm gonna put cups there so I don't have to worry about, you know, putting that feeder in there and changing that water every day. Because with the little chicks, 5-gallon bucket of water probably lasts two to 3 weeks. And so the chicks that were in that other cage, there were 7 of them over there. Now they're over here in this big old grow out pen here. So they're a little scared, but they'll be used to this in no time. So they're scratching away and everything. So they're doing what a chicken's supposed to do. These are beautiful. I don't know if you can see the green in the tail of that one there, but there's some beautiful green in there. Beautiful. Okay. All right, now guys, it's time. We can get in here and start with the seeds. All right. Let me go get that bag. I'm gonna use that for trash. All right. Okay, so I'm not going to get to planting anything tonight. It's getting late. I got to get in. Plus, I ran out of seed starter. So you can see here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them done. And a little bit on number 9, nothing on 10. So one bag will take care of it. So I might pick up 2 bags. Or 3. I always like to have a few extra anyway, because I do have other things I could, you know, I have these, right? And I have other trays. They might not hold water. These trays hold water. So I have more that I can do. The only problem is I don't have no more space on this shelf. Now, I could possibly, once I rearrange here, which I think I'm going to work on tomorrow, rearrange it. I can push stuff to that end, like the rosemary and the aloe vera. Push all that to that side there. Just move everything over. I could probably fit me another, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 to 8 more trays. So if that's the case, that would be good. And if it ain't the case, probably 6, definitely. But I might be able to get a little more out of it. So saying that, that's going to be it for tonight. And I leave the other lights on all the time. You know, I know that eventually they're going to probably burn out on me. But that's how it is. That's just how it is, okay? Alright, so the greenhouse is looking really, really good. Oh, I'm going to be moving one of those things, so it's going to really be tight. Now the rosemary I can get out of here and put them on them shelves out here. So that would clear up a big space. Yeah, so I'm taking out one of those stands, and because I'm going to be building another thing for the other vanilla bean orchid. And the rosemary I can bring out here. The goji berries are coming back. I knew they would. Every one of them's got green on it. That's just the way they operate. They're so vinegary. What's the word? Not vinegar, but finicky. They're finicky. I guess that's the word. And just the ones I got out here do the same thing. Any major change, they just kind of like act like they're going to die, and they drop a bunch of leaves. And then when they get accustomed to the atmosphere, the surroundings, the weather, whatever it is, they start coming back. That's exactly what they did. So even those, when you transplant them, they're gonna appear to die, and they come back. That's just the way I noticed that's the way they work. All right, so I'm gonna call it a quits for tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up some seed starter mix. Probably I have fence boards, so I need to get me another square planter box that I can set that up in and get some more of that material from the grow on. That what they call it, I forgot what they call it. I forgot, but anyway, so I got some banana plants ready, and I'm gonna, hopefully I know they will. They'll come to. When they come to, I got somebody that wants 5 of those. I got plenty more banana plants that I can start selling, and yeah, so that's what I need to get those sold. Start selling them. Then I'm going to be getting some more of these containers from this lady. And so I've been racking my brain and thinking about, you know, what and where I'm gonna put them, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do this, you know. So thoughts, thinking, it's always major. If I get rid of the trees and quit doing the trees, I'll have all kind of space. I kind of don't want to stop doing the trees. I kind of enjoy doing that, and when it's flowing, really good money coming in. Okay, so nothing's in the coop over here, in the brooders, nothing. I have the little chicks over here now, and I moved the other ones to the back, and now inside we have some baby quail that's going to be moving out here tomorrow in the brooder. So anyway, okay guys, I know it's probably getting dark and you can't see my face. Now you can. Alright, y'all be blessed. See you on the next video. Bye.